Hey y'all. Hey. Thank y'all for coming. Okay, I'll I'll learn how to do that. I'll put it up next time. I'm sorry. I these glasses was crooked too. But anyway, I was trying to catch up Harlem on everything and trying so we could have a good live tonight. We could get everybody's interaction tonight. I am dropping the link. We are talking about it tonight. Everything, these are just our opinions. This is just what we've read and what's in front of us. So we're going to talk about it tonight. So again, I apologize. We got kicked out of the last one for some reason. So I hope Two Cash will come back and understand that we got kicked out. I apologize for that. So I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to it's so much. I was trying to get everything at last minute. So whatever we don't cover tonight, we'll definitely continue the conversation. Okay. How about that? So let me get the link in the chat. I was trying to catch up on the last, the finale of Basketball Wives. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But we here. We here. This hair got to go. Okay. So I hope everybody has had a good Monday so far and had a good weekend and all that good stuff. And ready to talk about what we're gonna talk about. So let's get started really quick here. Okay. All right. So first of all, I'm just gonna start with something you guys. About how many of y'all, where's my notes? Oh my gosh. Oh, how many of y'all, dig Ray J, or how many of y'all are even interested in what Ray J has to say and what he has going on? But we're gonna talk about it, okay? So I don't know if you guys saw it, but Ray J had an interview with Cam Newton. And out the gate, it was kind of off a little bit, but for me, Cam Newton is the only person so far that has gotten Ray J to speak about the Whitney Houston thing, right? I've never heard him mention it. I've never heard him talk about it, but he talked about it a little bit on Cam Newton. And so we're going to talk about that. But before we do that, I'm going to give people a chance to either click the link and we got 16 people in here. So please, you guys, hit the like button. Hey, Money Montana, hit the like button as you come in. Subscribe to the channel, become a member. If you get a free membership, it's because Harlem or Alberta sent it out. So thank y'all for being here. Give me 1 minute, 1 second. I'll be right back. Montana, the link is out there. We got a lot to catch up on because we didn't go live on Sunday. Two Cash, I'm glad you back because we got kicked out. But anyway, we're going to talk about it. So give me like 1 minute, 1 second. I'll be right back. As you guys hit the link or as you guys hit the like button and become a member. Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's just jump. Good, everybody. So let's just jump right into Ray J really quick. So as I was saying, Ray J has never really talked about Winnie Houston, and you guys, if you ever follow him, or even if you just follow these YouTube streets, you'll hear that Ray J had a part in unaliving Whitney, that, he's the one that was the rug dealer and brought her the rugs, and that's what happened to her life. But so finally, Ray J was like, the reason he has never spoken on that is because he said that why speak on something that is so capped, right? That is so capped. Ray J says he was nowhere around when Whitney Houston passed away. He said he talked to her several times on the phone. He said, and the last time they talked, he was telling her he'd be there, and they was going to make their debut at Clive Davis's party that next night. So they were going to let everybody know that they were an item. That's what their plan was the next night, to let them know, hey, we together. Like, this is that, right? And he said, and it never happened. He never got to talk to her again. He also said that, and so Cam Newton was like, okay, you're throwing that unalive word in here. So where were you? And he said, I was in San Diego doing a show that night. He said, and so I was nowhere around. But if you guys recall, there's a TMZ video that has Ray coming out and he has his shirt over his head. Let's explain that according to Ray. So he said he was in San Diego and he was doing a show. And so he came back late that night when he found out or whatever. He gets to the hotel room, he pulls up, and they would not let him up. They never let him up. So he said, I never did see her in that state, meaning unalived in the room or whatever. He said that when they finally let me in, I got to go up and be with the family. He said, so I never saw her in that state. So what Ray is coming out and saying, he's saying, I did not do that. I was nowhere around. That's Cap quit saying that, right? Ray seems to be a little bit off to me lately. But what I can give him is when he sold Raycon, earbuds, he made millions upon millions upon millions of dollars, right? He sold it for an amazing amount of money, right? And so he allegedly, Wack 100 is coming out saying, listen, Ray, you owe me 2% of that. And so there was some kind of contract that Ray put a clause in this contract that Wack 100 wasn't going to get his money until later. And Wack was like, how you like saying when I can get my money or not, right? And so there's this beef, like, where's his money? Wack was like, I need to get paid. He said, right now it's up to $7 million. Well, for me, now I don't know if he owes him money or not. I don't know what they got going on. But if it is $7 million, and for what we're alleging and what we're hearing that Ray made, which was millions upon millions on that sale of his business, they could just give him the $7,000 if it's owed to him. I don't know, but that's what it is. He also said, and this is my last point, and I did make a short about this though, but he was like, as Cam Newton was introducing him, oh, wait a minute, back to Whitney Houston. He said they were a couple. He said it was always good. Everything was always good with them. He said he said he's not. Kim asked him, had he ever seen Whitney Houston? Rest in peace. I was the biggest fan she had, I think. But anyway, but he asked Ray, had you ever seen Whitney Houston do drugs? And Ray was like, you know what? I ain't talking about that. I am not talking about that because she's not here. And I said I would never speak on it. So I'm not talking about that. And so he didn't really answer the questions. But what he did say is he said, but I'll admit to this. I can tell you what I did. And I did try hard drugs after the fact that she was gone because I didn't know what was going on. Like I was lost and he's been lost, right? And he said, so that kind of really effed with him when he found out about it. And now, she's just gone. And so he tried hard drugs. Now, did he just try hard drugs or is he continuing to use these hard drugs? Because Ray seems to be off the deep end sometimes. I just don't understand what's going on, but I'm concerned because all my core people here know I'm crazy about Ray as far as he's my homeboy. And I love him. I don't care right or wrong. I dig Ray and I follow him and he's number one on the R&B charts. Okay.
Hey, Harlem.
I just take that back.
Hey, Harlem, we go.
She gonna keep on about Ray J.
We gonna get to the bottom of this. Ain't no way you claiming this your best friend. Like you really claiming a junkie?
Yes, because everybody needs somebody, Montana. And I got him spec. So let me finish what I'm saying. Listen, he needs support. And anyway, I can't get to him, so I'm gonna need somebody to go support him and help him. He's crying out for help. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that also when Cam Newton was introducing him, Cam Newton was like, you're a father, you're a son, you're a brother. He's like, nope, not a brother. I'm not a brother anymore. He was like, huh? He was like, I'm not a brother no more. He's like, something going on with you and Brandon. No, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on, but I'm not a brother. But she's my sister, but I'm not a brother. He was like, why are you saying that? Ray was like, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but I'm no longer a brother. So he kind of gave an example of what he was. I don't even know if that example even mattered, like about why he's saying he's not a brother, but that their cousin is Brandy's manager. And he was claiming that he got his daughter already for a premiere that Brandy was going to be in for Disney. And the cousin calls all of a sudden and says, hey, this is just an 18 and over event. And so he was like, as though they didn't want him to come. They could have just told him, you a bad look, don't come. But they was making excuses because he said he's never seen anything Disney be over the age of 18. So that's my Ray J rant right now for now. I know people don't care about Ray. Obviously, you see Montana, what he had to say, but I had to get that out. Do y'all have any comments about that at all?
I think Ray J is crying out for help.
He is.
It's like he's been off for like at least a year, maybe more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, go help him, Paula. Go help him.
I'm not Faces to go help him. That's her boy.
But all seriousness, like he's really crying out for help. He's like seeing people coming in, like this is really dangerous out here. He said that he was powed at before. Like he said he wanted to unalive himself, that the only thing keeping him alive is his kids, So there's a lot going on there. And listen, this industry can really get to you. That industry called entertainment can really get to people. And if you're not strong-willed and strong-minded, it can eat you alive. And so he is, I feel like, crying out for help. I feel sorry for Ray. I feel sorry for Ray, Montana. I just do. Sorry. Not sorry.
So you don't want to reach out to him and try to help him?
I do. And I don't know where to start. Like, I don't know what I could even do to help him. So,
well, first start off by leaving your pocketbook and all that away from him.
He got his own money. Like, he's balling.
If it ain't gone from drugs.
I hope it ain't. I hope it's not. So I don't know. Because that's what I'm saying. If Wack 100 is saying, like, we know that this Raycon business, that his earbuds, he sold that for millions upon millions of dollars. He did really good on that, right? So if it's just $7,000, and I think the $7 million is coming from like interest on it or something. I don't know. So it really didn't start out being $7 million. But I feel like if it was $7 million and you made all the money, just pay this man so that you don't have to go through that. You got enough on you as it is, whatever mentally is going on, if it's mental health, whatever it is, if it's rugs, whatever it is. Ray is not the same person that we knew when he came into the business. Like we can go all the way back when they had their reality show, when their mom was still their manager and they were contemplating on firing her as the manager, like way back. So, okay. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I just feel sorry for him. That's all. So that's what I have to say on Ray J. I wanna move on here just a second. But before I do, thank you guys, everybody, for being here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to become a member. Don't forget to become a member so you can get exclusives. So that's Ray J. Anything else, Harlem? Anybody else on Ray J? So
no.
Okay. So the reason that we were kind of late is I was trying to get, like Harlem can attest to this. I was trying to gather all the information she was giving me right up until time to come on. And I really, kind of feel shaky on this a little bit, but we're going to both kind of get it out. So let me see if I can get these up here on the screen. May not, but we'll see. So as y'all know, while I'm trying to pull this up, there is an alleged daughter of that saying that Jay-Z is her father allegedly. And we found out that possibly allegedly that there has been that she went and she did let me see if I can get it up here, may not do it, but she went to ancestry.com and it turned out that this young girl was turned out to be kin to an aunt and a cousin of Jay-Z's, which may be, and I think her name is Tisha. What's her
So
name?
this somebody new?
No, this is the one that we've been talking about that was saying, why didn't, if she in fact took a DNA test and it was proven to be Jay-Z's daughter, then why wouldn't she just do or help him and just do a DNA with her to see if there was any match? Because if that's his daughter allegedly, then, and he's alleging to be possibly his son, then there should be a match that came back, right? But they were saying, even Harlem and a lot of people say, well, why don't he do Ancestry? And I think that he had gotten blocked from that, but she did. And so I wanted to show you guys this. And it just says when two people's DNA match, it means they inherited DNA from one or more recent common ancestors. The length of the DNA they have in common is estimated in the centimorgan or whatever. The higher number, the closer the relationship. And so basically, if I can get that off of there so we can see it, I always forget to take the banner off. But let me get that off. And so basically, she did this test, and it says you and Arissa White share 177 cm. This table shows the percentage of the time people sharing 177 cms have the following relationships. I can't get the rest up here.
So this girl, she came out a few years ago, Montana, and she has all of this posted on her Instagram, but she has her Instagram private, and like I had sent a follow request. She didn't approve Phase's follow request.
Yeah, I went to do the follow request, and I hadn't been approved yet, but Harlem, and this is where Harlem write that you found this information from her Instagram page. And so we wanted to share this, and I'm going to bring up some more stuff. Go ahead, Harlem.
Yeah, she has a post where she has a listing of people, and like she's going through it. It's like a reel. So it's a listing of people that it says match on the father side,
which is allegedly.
So this is basically another case of Harlem and her followings.
Oh my gosh, no. This girl, she been out for a few years.
Yeah, we're just basically finding this information.
Hey, please, another case of Harlem and follow people.
No, and no.
Montana is a mess.
Let's see if I can get it on here. No, come on.
But that one that Phases put up, she's a poet, and she's credited her coming out to his mother, Jay-Z's mother, her aunt, because the mother at one point came out, so she credited her helping her to come out.
Yeah, and so we got that information. The other one won't pop up, of course. But as I said, I was just getting that information from her. Hey, corporate, hey everybody for being here. But listen, and then also there's this documentary. And so Letitia what's her last name?
Mercer.
Letitia Mercer. That's her mom. And
Right.
so there's this documentary that we found, kind of like a documentary we found, and in this documentary, it's saying that pretty much, oh, come on. I was going to try to get it to you guys. But anyway, the documentary is saying that pretty much this girl, once she got got in touch with Jay-Z, that Jay-Z was giving her money. And she was like, it looks like allegedly that her mom is a paraplegic. And so she can't really take care of herself. And so her friend, who had been her friend for a long time, and I think they probably may have possibly dated before, but they became like, he started taking care of her, and he started taking care of Jay-Z's alleged daughter's mom. And so he was taking her to the doctor. She just can't take care of herself. Like, she's in a wheelchair. She's handicapped. And so he was saying that, like, when Jay, and I think an auntie got on there as well. We're gonna have that for you guys to see. But got on there and was like, you got a hold of Jay, and Jay's giving you this money and stuff, but you can't take care of your mom. And this man was like, I told her about a doctor's appointment. She came to the doctor's appointment. And then whenever they went back to take mama to the back, he was texting her, and she just skipped out and left. I don't know. I don't have anything to confirm that Jay-Z is giving her money, taking care of her, accepted her as her daughter. Has that been something, Harlem, that has come out that has been confirmed?
It has not been confirmed, but a lot of, because it was said that he used to hang out in Maryland.
Right.
The girl is from Cambridge, Maryland. And it was said that the whole town knew that he was her father. And then his friend, DeHaven, who he grew up with, him and DeHaven was tight until DeHaven was locked up or what have you, or whatever. And DeHaven has an interview. His interviews on YouTube with her. DeHaven has an interview where he talks about her mother had I think her mother's name is Lisa, had reached out to him to let him know about her, for him to, relay the information to Jay-Z. And this was years ago.
Okay. So yeah, and so basically, I think that, now the information is starting to come out. You guys can go try to follow her, but she's not. I don't like. I've been sitting there waiting, and she hasn't accepted mine. But again, she's allegedly saying that people are like claiming or confirming that she's his daughter, but I just don't have anything that I can say that's set in stone that he's doing that. But on this documentary, they're claiming like, Jay's giving you money and he's doing this and giving you all these gifts. What about your mama? Like, you just walked away from your mama and she's the one that gave you life, And so it could be true. I don't know. I'm just waiting for some more hardcore evidence on that. So anybody got anything on that?
And then another thing is, if it is, why would I want to post it on social media where everybody can get a hold of that information? I'm gonna keep it under. Go ahead.
I was going to say the reason I think that if it's true, why this is very disturbing. It is like, if it was true that she's posting it, and this is all our opinions, is that maybe she wanted to prove that, yes, this is my father. Like, here's the proof. I'm telling y'all this. People don't believe that it is. Here's the proof. And so she posted. That could be one reason why. I don't know. But what's bothersome about that for me is that if that's in fact true, then but you can post that stuff, but no one is gonna go help Ramir get the DNA or share your DNA with him to get the information he needs, whether it is or not. And they said that they shut her down and told her to stop talking. Even Dr. Coley, when she came on, said they were in touch with Jay-Z. Even the girl, this alleged daughter, was in touch with them, but the alleged daughter just out the blue stopped being in touch with them, and they believe that she was shut down or could possibly lose what he was doing for her, like taking care of her, allegedly. So y'all, please hit the like button as you come in. Join in on the conversation. The link is in the chat. If I need to drop it again, we can do that. But at the end of the day, like, this is so messy. And I know for a fact, like, this is not just going on with Jay-Z and these people. It's going on with a lot of people we don't know of, but he happens to be the billionaire. And that's why it's just splattered all over the place. And that's why it becomes really messy. And so, as you guys know, Ramir did come out and responded and said that he did withdraw his filing and that he is going to, but there's something else behind that. I don't know. What is corporate saying? So corporate says, I have a hard time believing that Jigga had no kids before the age of 42. Right. Okay, let me finish and then I'll respond. Blue was his first kid. I don't believe that for 3 seconds. How many Black men do you know don't have kids before 40? So here's where I can get on board with you, corporate luxury, because of who he was, because he could get anybody he could get. Like, and if Blue is his first child, yay, good. Okay, I'm okay with it. That's okay with me. But it's just hard to believe, like you said, that at you 42 years old, you don't have not one other child on this earth. Like, that's it. Blue's first.
Then another thing is, before your career even started, you was a street dude.
Right.
Exactly.
And you got money from doing whatever you're doing in them streets. Women still, you know what I'm saying? You don't have a problem with that. So it's just hard to believe that at 42, that would be your first child. And it's just our opinion. That's just what we believe. In corporate, we stand, I think we can all get there with you on that.
And Montana, she didn't just come out, like, all of these posts are like 2, 3, maybe 4 years old. It's just she's being brought back up because of Ramir.
Yeah, it's all resurfacing because of Ramir. She said the math ain't mathing with your celebrity status and your lifestyle. It just really corporate. It ain't. Like, it just ain't. I just don't know. When people are like, when you look at the comments, I know Montana was like, stop letting that bother you or whatever. But when you look at the comments, people really are saying, like, y'all leave Jay alone. Like this ain't that. How come he gotta be the daddy of this person and that person? We're not saying he has to be the daddy. We're saying these are allegations, and it's pissing Jay off because they keep harassing him. Or let's just speak on Ramir. He's saying he's harassing him. Take the test, get it over with. But again, when you hear an attorney speak about it, the attorney is saying, I wouldn't take the test. Like, I wouldn't take the test because that opens a floodgate of people saying, oh, you took the test for her, so now you got to take the test for me. You got to take the test for me. How do you do it silently, right? You just do it silently. I don't know. There has to be a way, because he ain't the first. He won't be the last that's going through it, is what I'm saying. So maybe I don't know.
But see, that's also on her Instagram. She has the post that she has with the link with all of the people, whatever from ancestry that she's tied to through the father. She showed he had a fake profile on Ancestry.
Who?
Allegedly, Jay-Z.
So what was the point of the fake profile is what I want to know.
I guess to see who or how he connects to, I don't know.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. And I wonder
I don't know.
how you would find out that somebody had a fake profile. Like you would know that was him.
I don't know. But I mean, she has all the stuff posted on her page.
Yeah, right. I wish she would accept. I wish she would accept me because I wanted, but I wanted to really bring that documentary up, but it's just not voting the correct way to come up, to bring. I don't know how other people get to put it on theirs and I can't get it on mine. Is it me? Is it me, the user?
You talking,
I can't
you
get it
talking
on
about the
there.
screen?
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to let you guys see bits and pieces of this documentary where
It should be an
her mom
option
is.
called screen sharing.
Oh, I can screen share it.
Yeah, then go to YouTube or whatever.
Okay, let's see if I can do that. Let's see. So, hey, beauty, it's me. Welcome. Hey, girl. Thank y'all
What's up?
all for being here. So,
What's
I'm
up,
going
beauty?
here and I'm going to video. Let me see if it'll let me, and it won't let me.
It said, I mean, you say screen share,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got to go to YouTube or whatever you want to go to.
Oh, you got to go to that YouTube channel?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get this. We're gonna look at this. We'll look at this video because are you technically savvy, Montana?
Yeah,
I
very.
mean, we gotta talk then after this, so that we can get it set up so people can see it because it's really interesting in the fact that with this guy, the girl's mom's friend, and I think the girl's name is Tisha. Tisha is the daughter's name, alleged daughter's name. But they said they were sending, like, this man went in and he would have to, because she's paraplegic, and when she would have to try to go to the restroom and get stuck, there's a certain way he had to care for it that the doctor showed him how. But they would send the adult protective services over there saying that he's R-wording her, he's having with her, sexual relations with her. But it just all ended up, they determined that that's not what was happening. He was literally, taking care of her. He takes her out to eat. Like he loves on her and shows her love instead of just letting her lay in the bed. She was laying in bed with bed sores on her. And he just was like, this is my friend. Like, I think they did have a relationship, like a intimate relationship before, but he was taking like care of her, and they tried to get AFC and the Adult Protective Services in there to like get him in trouble, and nobody else would step up to the plate and take care of her. It's really interesting. Not a long one, but it's really interesting. Yes, beauty, we gonna get there. We getting there.
Don't start that conversation, beauty, because you will be in timeout for 300 seconds.
300 seconds. Yes, the next time, so that you guys can watch it. If you haven't already seen it, we'll make sure that you get to see it. And then we're going to continue to follow this. We're going to continue to dig in because that's what we do over here. We want to get the facts for y'all. We want to make sure we giving y'all the facts, at least where we can make a strong opinion about something. So again, thank y'all for being here. Hit the like button. Let me see what else is going on before we move on. Anything else on Jay-Z and his alleged children?
No.
Okay. So we're going to move on. There's a lot to talk about, but we're going to go ahead and just hit basketball-wise really quick. So here's where I am. Here is where I am upset with the girls because everybody's blaming Jackie. Like Jackie's wrong for doing what she did. She's so wrong, but nobody's making Chantel accountable for pushing her mom. So it's okay for her to push her mom, but it's not okay because any mother's gonna say, like, you're not gonna disrespect me. I'm the mama, you the child. She pushed her, and so all of them was like not talking to Jackie, thinking Jackie was wrong for, doing what she did to Chantel. I just feel like she was wrong for pushing her mom. Like, it's one thing just to argue back and forth, but to push on your mom, and cuss her out and do the thing. So Jackie had enough. She was like, Chantel, I'm trying to tell you. So she did it. So anyway, that's that. I know we already talked about that, but with the word on the curve is that they're going to have Chantel went back and manipulated the whole situation. Well, yeah, as soon as it happened, she made it look like she never went back and said that she pushed her mama. She was just like, she swung on me, like made it look like it was just totally Jackie going off. After Jackie tried to compromise with her, Jackie told her she loved her. Jackie said, okay, just leave, just go. You got the door open, ready to walk out, and you came back to talk more stuff to your mama. And so she manipulated everybody, but everybody shouldn't. I mean, it's something about them. It's something about them. It's something about them trying to take Jackie down. But I need them to understand that this is Jackie's space. Like Shawnee, they not gonna get rid of Jackie. I just don't feel like they'll get rid of Jackie. But everybody is at Jackie, and Jackie's going on with her best life. She's living her best life. And so she basically didn't even join them tonight. She went on by her business, flying to where Doug is. He became the head coach. And she was like, you can call me first lady, or you can just call me Jackie. Like, she's unbothered by what they're saying. But I just read something, y'all, that allegedly Eve, y'all remember Eve, right?
Yeah, we remember Eve.
Y'all know Eve, who Eve is. Eve reveals her drink was spiked at a 2007 VMA after party after leaving her drink unattended. Missy came back in to check on me, but I was just unable to collect myself. Then who walks in? Janet Jackson. I had never met her before.
I heard that story.
Yep. And so her first introduction to me was seeing me hysterical. None of that mattered to Janet. She actually just sprang into action and told people to get water, hot sauce, and a piece of white bread. Oh, that does it. And that knocked me out. That knocked me right out of my hysteria. So basically, Janet Jackson saved her life.
They say that was at a Diddy party, ain't it?
They saying it was at a Diddy party.
Yeah, I read that about a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, saying that it was.
But wasn't it that time? I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
No,
I was going to say, wasn't it that time she was with Stevie J?
Who's with Stevie J?
Eve.
Ew, really?
You didn't know Eve was with Stevie J? Stevie J claims that he taught her how to be a woman.
Never knew that. Never knew that. Well, anyway, she was allegedly at a Diddy party. Her drink was spiked, and Janet Jackson came to her rescue and had people to give her things to get her back to who she was.
So she about to sue too?
No, I think basically she was just saying that her drink was spiked and it happened to be allegedly at a Diddy party. And so anyway, we just skipped. Beauty, do you want to come up? You don't have to show your face if you want to come up and talk about it, because Beauty came here for Basketball Wives. She came here for that. Eve
Can I just go back to Chantel real quick? But go ahead, read the comment there.
Yeah, Eve spoke on that. It is in her book about her and Stevie J. Okay, I'm gonna have to follow that too. But yes, let's go back to Chantel.
And then Jersey Rick, you saw his comment?
Where is it at? Jersey.
You don't see Jersey Rick?
No, I don't.
Arlen don't miss nothing.
Jersey. Let me see his comment.
Too, Montana. I don't see it. Jersey.
Jersey Rick says Stevie J released Eve's X tape back then.
Yo, I like Eve a lot, and I like her music a lot. You know, it was a lot of crazy stuff going on back then that people were just taking that mess just to be in the business, just to make sure that their career was met. Hey, Jersey Rick, thank you so much for being here. Again, you guys, don't forget, like I know a lot of y'all got a lot to say. Come on up here, even if y'all don't agree with nothing we saying, because y'all
I don't see Jersey Rick.
I don't see him either. But
y'all don't see her. It's only me.
I guess. I don't see it nowhere.
Well, we know Phases ain't gonna see him. She ain't got her glasses.
Do y'all see that it's okay to disagree, to agree to disagree? Because Montana don't mind at all. If y'all haven't noticed. So if y'all want to talk, y'all can come up here on this thing. And let me show you something, Montana, before we move on with our stories. Glasses.
She got the whole CBS show.
But Montana, she had them on when she first came on. As soon as she got on camera, them things came off.
She bought every pair of reading glasses Walgreens had to offer.
No, it wasn't. It was Amazon. Amazon. Thank you very much. Anyone is welcome to come on the panel. Excuse Montana. We got a room full of guests here. There, Jimmy Rizzo, thank you for being here.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I just wanted to go back to Chantel
Let's go back to Basketball Wives. Let's do it.
To say, you know, Chantel has been trying to get on Basketball Wives forever. She just wants to be like her mom.
Yep, because I was going to say, I want to know, why do you want to get in your mom's space? Why don't you make a name for yourself? She said tonight that she wanted to get back being the sweet Chantel that everybody knows her for being. Well,
no,
I'm sorry. I don't see that. I do not see that. I see that Chantel seems to be her. I think Doug has spoiled her a lot too, allegedly. I don't know. But this is just what it seems like to me, because every time something happens, call dad. Call dad, your dad on the phone. And so they talked about tonight that Jennifer was running her mouth and was like, Jackie feels like her marriage is in a good space. And she was like, y'all can think that if you want to. Now, if you guys remember, it hasn't been too long ago that there was talk that Jackie and Doug were going to get a divorce, and she was trying to sue him for this big amount of money. And then Doug came back with whatever attorneys he came back with, and Jackie got shut down. But then I started seeing them together. So I don't know what's true right there, but all I see is a lot of dysfunction. Jimmy Rizzo, welcome. It says, I have the listen. I don't know what he's saying, but
welcome, Chip. Welcome, Jimmy.
Welcome,
and
Jimmy.
then too, just one other thing about Chantel.
Keep going.
Chantel was kept away from Doug's basketball camps.
Do you know what they said that she was doing?
Yes.
That allegedly, now we just saying that, so Doug has always been in the basketball realm. That's why we say Jackie's the only really basketball wife on the show. But that she would be like, those would be her prospects. The boys that she works with would be her prospects, because she wanted to be Jackie. She wanted Jackie.
Right.
And for me, there's nothing my mom could do for me to be so jealous. I would be so proud of her. I would want to be in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? Let me find my own lane. Who else is trying to get up here?
I mean, don't mind me. I'm just rolling a cigarette. And by the way, the lady that wants to get in the one lane, I respect that. I think that's great. But maybe, lady, you need to be telling the truth and love people. For all of y'all, my name is Jimmy Rizzo, and don't you disrespect me. I come from.
I don't know what that was about.
Oh no.
Was I wrong?
No.
No, you wasn't.
I don't know what those are about. But beauty is me. You can come. It's not letting me let you up, so just go back out and then come back in, and then we can let you up.
What was his name?
Jimmy
Jimmy Rizzo.
Jimmy Rizzo. I'm just gonna kick him out of the studio because I really don't know what that was about. So kick him out. You see him, Montana?
Oh yeah, I see him. I'm in the thing, so I can't do nothing to him.
Okay. I
One thing
got
I see is Harlem speaking to him.
it. We spoke to him because that's what we do over here. We're
We
respectful.
never saw him
I'm in,
before,
yeah.
so I spoke.
Yeah, he was. We thought new person. Thank you for the. Yeah. Anyway, where's the link? So, do you see the link now? Beauty is me. Are you back? Because I think something happened with her thing. But anyway, back to Basketball Wives. So until she gets back in,
That
that
probably
shit.
was Chantel daddy, since y'all talking about Chantel.
What'd you say?
I said that probably might be Chantel daddy, since y'all talking about Chantel.
I wish Doug would come on here because I want to know, like, Doug, what do you have to say about this to us? But Doug was like, listen, I ain't saying nothing. This is my family business. They want to splat it all. That's fine. But I ain't saying nothing because you never hear Doug say nothing negative. I've never, he's come on, he's made appearances a couple of times here and there, but it's never been anything negative. Like he seems like the most genuine person, like the most nice person. Listen, I like Jackie a lot. Jackie just a little messy, but that's what she has to be for Basketball Wives. Like, if you're not messy enough, they'll fire you. If you can't hang with talking mess and being messy, you will get fired because that's what's bringing people to the show. And speaking of messy and hanging it, Brittany Renner, I just want her to go away. I just want her to go away.
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact of her mouth and don't talk about people's moms. However you feel about Jackie, but Shanny's letting her, or Chantel. I got a cousin named Chantel, and we call her Shanny. That's why I say that. I'm sorry, but she's letting people. It's saying the browser has blocked my mic. What? My browser? Here, hit it again and see what. Oh, is that why you can't get in? Hit the link again.
What you got to do is, since you hitting the link, you got to set the permission on your phone for them to have access to your mic and your camera and all that. You got to have give your phone permission for StreamYard to access that. That's all.
Yeah, you give them permission. I know she don't want to come on camera, and then when it comes up, you just
your camera off.
Close the camera. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I was StreamYard, I wouldn't give her permission either.
Oh my gosh! Wait till she come up here, though.
Wait till she get to you. She coming for you, Montana. Talking about you gonna put. Was that her? You was putting her in timeout for 300 minutes. Let me see. Okay. Well, if you try it again, we'll try to get you up here. Okay.
What you got to do is go to your phone settings and go to permission under your phone settings, and you should be good after that.
Yeah. It won't let me change it. If not, if you want to stay behind, you see what she said to you. If you want to stay behind, we'll try to help you till next time you can come up when we get done. And so that's Brittany Renner. Her and Evelyn, but she let Evelyn have it tonight. She was like, I've never seen a 50. I don't understand nothing, or I don't listen to nobody that's 50 years old and on OnlyFans. Is it called an OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she kind of embarrassed her. But of course, Evelyn walked out or whatever after that. I have a message over here. You were wrong. Nope. Oh, Jimmy sent me a message and said, yep, you were wrong. Thanks for being weak. Oh my gosh, that's why he's blocked. No one comes over here and acts like that, Jimmy. That's why you're not here. Okay, I'll just come in. Okay, that's fine. We'll get you next time. So, who else? Brandy is doing okay this season. I kind of was almost put out with Brandy. And Evelyn is a walking contradiction. Yeah. But you know, Evelyn's my homegirl, but she is like she's in love, like she loves Ming. I don't know who Ming is. I don't know where Ming came from. I don't know her. I really still don't know her at the end of this finale right here. But she seems to be a decent person. She's making money. She has a business that she's making money, and her mom is feisty, feisty. We saw that. Now, what I wanted to talk about though, specifically, is that they're saying that Shawnee should be ashamed of herself for allowing Jackie and Chantel to come on the show and pin themselves against each other. Now, can we really blame Shawnee for that? What do you guys just think about that? Like, can we really say it's Shawnee's fault because they ended up throwing blows, or that Shani came on there and Chantel? I don't mean to disrespect her name, but she came on there and pushed her mama. Like, is that really Shawnee's fault? Like, I can't blame Shawnee for that because everybody's an adult. And whatever problems, again, I would say that you have with your mama, you keep that behind closed doors. So why are we blaming Shawnee for it? And should Shawnee fire Chantel?
She should fire Chantel.
You think?
Because I don't even know why she even came on the show. Like I said, she been wanting to be on Basketball Wives for a minute.
Yeah, I feel like go and figure out what Chantel loves to do. She's trying to get her son in a modeling, or her child a modeling gig. She got the photos taken while they were in Hawaii. Like, focus on that. I don't know, but like if you come into your mom's space, and then Jackie was steady telling her, "This ain't what you want, Shani. Not what you want."
Right.
And she told her, "I'm not about the cameras. Like, before you came on the show, we didn't have a problem. Where did this come from?" Like, Jackie's floored.
And you said Ming, you didn't know where she came from.
Yes.
Ming and Ty were supposed to be a couple.
So she
when they came on the show, they were supposed to be a couple, but they ended up breaking up before the show started filming.
Oh, because they are at each other. They're at each other. And it's
Yeah.
Now Ming got a tattoo with a man's name on her, but saying that she ain't, in a relationship. But she's saying that, but Ty is saying, "So you a side piece then? You ain't in a relationship, you get this man and you a side piece?" And she was like, "I ain't no side piece." She said, "So you a HO then?" It was crazy. But I was like, who is Ming? Like, where does she fit in the equation? But now that you're saying that, Ty is new on Basketball Wives, and she must have came there with her. Now, don't Ty play basketball?
I think Ty is retired, isn't she? I think.
She used to be with Stevie J's baby mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, and she is kind of allegedly part of the reason why Drew, isn't her name Drew from Atlanta Housewives, and her husband divorced.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Really? Who, Ming?
Ty.
Ty. Okay. So Beauty is Me says, "I blame Shawnee and Evelyn. They both had a problem with Jackie 4 and 5 seasons ago. They knew they could never get rid of her. So to bait her was to bring in the one person she cared for." Well, I get that, and I feel like Shawnee does have the power to say yay or nay, but Chantel's been trying to get on the show for a minute, and maybe I'm just trying to give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe she thought it was going to work out because Jackie was like, "We had no problem before these cameras started rolling. Like, I don't know where this came from." So, like, this was a surprise to her. I don't feel like so. Jackie ain't going nowhere. And I think all the girls just don't like the fact that Jackie is a boss like that when it comes to Basketball Wives LA. She's been there since the inception, just like Jennifer. But you can coexist with Evelyn, but you can't coexist with Jackie. And why? Like, is Jackie really that bad, y'all? Or is she just doing what everybody else is doing on the show?
I think she doing what everybody else is doing.
Doing, and they hate her so bad. So
Mm-hmm.
Mary, she's the basketball wife, the fly on the wall. I'm late to the live, but Letitia's mom is no longer alive. If someone has already said that, no, it's not your bad. Oh, so she passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear. Thank you for the information, the fly on the wall. Appreciate you being here as well. Even still, Shawnee being a mother and first lady, she could have put in the stipulations. No one else had talked about their personal family issues. That's true. That's true. I get that. I just feel like I don't want to blame people for grown folks' actions. And Chantel just kept poking the bear. Like, if you just keep on, I'm telling you to stop. I'm telling you don't want these problems. And you keep on. You got soft. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong.
No.
How you doing, fly on the wall?
Thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it. Everybody that's come in tonight. It's been a really good audience here tonight, and we do appreciate that. And we are halfway to 10K, y'all. Halfway to 10K. Appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. So just are we at our point with Basketball Wives? Can we move on for just a second? If anybody else won't have something to say about it, that's fine. But did y'all see where Donald Trump is really probably getting ready to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yep.
I really am not finding that a surprise because I knew it was coming. He's too nervous and it's something that he got that Ghislaine has on him that I think he's going to let her out. He's going to give her a pardon. And so he's upped our speculations that it's going to probably happen. She's not getting ready to do 20 years. And she's done what, 6 years, 5-6 years, I believe.
Yeah.
And then I knew after those conversations that she had, those 2 days in a row, he was not, and he's speaking about it. Like, he's probably gonna do it. It's probably going to happen. So that's what's going on with that. Other than that, for as much as we could get together before it was time to go live, that's what we have. Anybody else got anything else? Beauty is me. Did we talk about Basketball Wives as much as you needed to? Because I wanted to get that in as well. K. Michelle is going to be allegedly or supposedly on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I don't know if y'all care about anything about K. Michelle, but I do.
I do. I like K. Michelle.
I like K. Michelle. So I will. And I said, if she goes on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I will pay more attention to that.
Yeah, I like K. Michelle.
Yep, I like her a lot. She can't stand that Tamar Braxton though, and I like Tamar. She says when she sees Tamar, it's on and popping. I was like, oh well, what have you done, Tamar? Also, the Braxtons are coming back on, and Tony, have y'all seen the trailer? So
No.
they're at dinner, and Tony jumps up and pushed that table and got in Tamar's face like, what? We can do whatever you came here to do tonight. Tony, and she usually is the quiet one. She usually don't do that. So that's gonna be good too. You can move on. I'm already all over social media voicing my views. Okay.
But yeah, I like Tony though.
I like me some Tony. I like Tamar. I like Tamar's, I like her. She catches it.
Tony was that girl.
Uh-huh. Yep. But I think that people they just misunderstand Tamar. But I feel like everybody is always down on Tamar. What does Tamar do so bad? But Tony, she don't pop off like that during the shows. Since they've been having the reality show, they may have, conversations or whatever, but she jumped up and pushed the table. So I was like, oh, y'all got under her skin, or Birdman or somebody done rubbed her the wrong way and she mad about it. So that's gonna be coming up as well. What else do we have coming up? So there was something else I wanted to share.
So they only been married for 3 days, huh, and Birdman? 3 weeks.
I thought it was like, it may have been, because allegedly he was late for the wedding. Then once they got married, he left her all alone that night. They didn't consecrate the marriage. You seen it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, and so then, but you know what? Like I said, Tony Braxton and Birdman have been going back and forth for like 16 years, even when people didn't know it. Like trying to be up together, trying to have a relationship, break up, come back together. 2019, she called the whole engagement off, and then they privately got married, and then all of a sudden it's all over social media, all over the news that Tony Braxton is suing Birdman for $160 million. And so what for? What happened? Fill me in, y'all.
He definitely about to be broke now.
Yeah, so she's got a lawsuit allegedly with
Because you remember
$160 million.
You remember that situation with him and Lil Wayne a couple of years ago? Where he had to pay Lil Wayne all that money and Rick Ross paid it for him?
Yep. So that's that on that. We'll continue to watch that. Today I saw Chris Brown in the UK, and his fans saw him and spotted him. And he got in his Lamborghini, and they got Lamborghini and trying to take a picture with him. He slammed the doors on him. He's like, not today. And he drove off. So he is still in the UK. He has to be there until his stuff is resolved, going back and forth to court. So that's all I really had tonight, you guys.
And what they charged him with?
Assault, and I think with a deadly weapon, because the tequila bottle was the weapon. And then they put another second. He went to court. When he got to court, they put a second charge on him. But he's pled guilty. He has co-conspirators, co-defendants as well. They've all pled not guilty.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you missed the new couple that was revealed today?
Who?
So you missed Deion Sanders. He had a press conference.
I saw it. Go ahead.
About his health.
Yep.
And then there was video released of the person that was there supporting him the whole time. Like his kids didn't even know what was going on because he wanted them to focus on getting drafted and what have you.
Yep, saw that.
I saw it, but I ain't never see it. Who it is?
Karrueche Tran.
Who is that?
Karrueche that used to be with Chris Brown.
And she go that old man?
And she's young. She pretty though. She's young.
She was in the hospital room with him crying.
But she was there. Yep.
She was there.
And they showed it.
Lord knows, I just hope there ain't no setup to take Deion down.
Deion's feisty. And
yeah.
No, I can't see that happening to him at all. At all.
Lord knows, I just hope it ain't a setup.
You know, you never know though, Montana. You know, that's the game. That's how the industry works. So you can see I can see why you're saying that. But if I know Deion, how he portrays himself, and he ain't let nobody. He always
he always motivational and stuff like that.
Yeah, they said that he's tight too. Like he ain't coming off like money like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Then also the California Court of Appeals scheduled an oral argument in Tory Lane's appeal for his 10-year prison sentence. So, according to Megan Cunniff, the California Court of Appeals has scheduled oral arguments in Tory Lane's appeal of his 3 felony convictions and 10-year prison sentence in connection with the shooting, with the pow pow of Megan Thee Stallion. The hearing is set for Monday, August the 18th. Monday, August the 18th at 9 a.m. in Los Angeles. So they're going to talk about he's trying to overturn this 10 years. But Tory's been saying like, I got new evidence. I got like this didn't really happen. But for me, why would you go? I don't know why he admitted to it if he didn't do it. Who thinks that Tory Lanez actually pow Megan Thee Stallion in the leg? Like, did he do it or did he not? Because he said no.
And then another thing is August 18th, Hernandez Govan goes to trial. That was one of the ones that orchestrated Young Dolph murder. He's the second one, Young Dolph.
Oh, Young Dolph.
Yeah. When is it?
August 18th. He had a hearing. He had a plea deal today, and he turned his plea deal down, so they gave him a trial for August 18th.
Yeah,
because I guess he's trying to get probation. And they're not having it.
I started following that case, and then I think whatever got in the way, and I didn't continue to follow up. But I'm gonna catch up on that on August the 18th as well. Also, what else do we have here? Well, Tony Braxton said that the Bible was written by a racist white man after questioning why Tamar was going to Bible study.
And another thing is, I think next week, the trials start for the dudes that killed Mo3 as well.
Okay. Look at him. Oh, Harlem, is he following stuff? He being nosy, Harlem.
Nah, I just be on point with stuff like that.
I like that. So keep doing that and send us the information so we can stay on it and talk about it because people want to hear about that. Sean Kingston's mother sentenced to 5 years in $1 million wire fraud scheme involving luxury goods. But we already knew that. I thought they were going to send her back. 63-year-old Turner was also handed 3 years of supervised release following her prison term. Her son, 35-year-old Sean Kingston, is scheduled to be sentenced on August the 28th. So on August 28th, Sean Kingston will be sentenced. Mom got 5 years. They stole over $1 million in stolen luxuries. According to the federal prosecution, Turner and Kingston were found guilty of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 4 separate counts of wire fraud. The charges stem from a 2024 scheme in which the pair poses high-profile buyers to scam vendors. Yeah. So I thought that they were going to let her out and send her back to her country where she was from. So did that not? I guess obviously that must not have happened.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think they allowed her out. Yeah. What else we got? Clarence's tattoo. That is funny. So, did y'all see where Muhammad Ali's ex-wife, Khalila Ali, says that Layla Ali will get whooped by Clarissa Shields? So she's in Clarissa's corner. Clarissa did good, you guys. She pulled it off. She pulled out a sold-out venue. She did her thing. Aren't y'all proud or not?
Not.
I knew you was gonna say it. Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. All right, that's right. Ask the newscaster and journalist Harlem how she knows everything.
Somebody finally agreed with me. Wow.
Beauty said Muhammad Ali's ex-wife looked just like him. That's funny. Um,
Montana, you still talking stuff?
No, because y'all swear I was wrong when I be saying that. And that's crazy how Beauty been missing for a whole couple of days, maybe a week or two. And she come in here and say that.
Beauty known me for about 6, 7 years now. She know.
so she
Hey,
knows.
and
But that's
Beauty.
the whole point, Harlem. I'm not mad at you. I'm like, what you got, Harlem?
Hey, Beauty. And she follow everybody and their mama.
Stop.
So anyway, you guys, listen. I appreciate, like I said, you guys being here. That's all we have for tonight. We'll be right back here. Will we be here tomorrow? I think so. I think tomorrow's alive tomorrow. But we'll be right back here tomorrow with more stuff to talk about, Montana. And we're gonna Montana, send me what you said about those dates so I can look into the court dates and stuff. And then yeah, I think that's it. And so again, we are continuing to work on getting so we got enough people that are members now that we can start our exclusives. So we're going to start having our exclusive rooms. We're working on a candidate to be our special guest for the first room. And so, the first room got to be so lit, right? The first members only got to be so lit. So I'm working on that, and we'll see what we can work out on that. What time will you be going live? So usually the fly on the wall, usually we go about 8 or 8:30 every night. Sometimes we go a little early, but I always post it on my I've always posted on YouTube, on my whatever you call, on my wall, and tell you what time. But thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. Maybe sometime you'll join us on the panel, when we're talking about something that you want to talk about, and you can join in on the conversation. But yeah, every night I'll post it, or if I'm not going to go live, something happened that day, I'll say that we're not going to go live Central Standard Time. So we usually go 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If it's later or earlier, I will post it.
But I'll send you that info, that Dolph case. It was very stupid.
Yes, please
Like,
send it.
you know Big Juke, that was Gotti brother that died like 2 years ago. Said
Yes.
that
Yep.
he the one paid the $100,000 hit to get Dolph killed. And when he paid the money, the two dudes that was seen in front of the cookie shop shooting or whatever, they supposed to have got 100,000. They supposed to be splitting 50,000 and 50,000. So one of the dudes only got the $100,000 and gave the other dude only $800 out the 50,000. So he told everything.
$800? Well, you knew they should have known he was gonna tell.
Yeah.
They kind of like played him, right?
Yeah, they played him.
Yeah, send us some information. We can talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, I would love to catch up on that. So we got some court dates to attend. We know that Jay-Z's court date is in September. We know that P. Diddy's sentencing is in October. We're definitely gonna be watching. So before we get out of here, P. Diddy and his family. So it is alleged that his kids are falling out, that they're having issues back and forth with each other at this point. I'm not sure which kids, if it's just the boy, the boys or what, but they're saying allegedly that they're having issues now, and a lot of it is money issues. And they're also saying that, like Mama Combs is kind of in it and as well. But really, I've only seen that in a couple of places. So I'm gonna, be looking for that. But it wouldn't be surprising if that's what's going on. Now just think, if he got 20 years, what they gonna do? Like, how they gonna figure out the money stuff? Is that all prepared? But of course, but allegedly the kids, and I would probably think the boys, I don't know, are allegedly going at each other, and it has to do with money and finances. So
you heard what Beauty said? You see what Beauty said?
Beauty. Catch up on, let me see. catch up on nap at Fontaine so you can come catch up on a nap. So on your nap so you can come out with a better attitude. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
She said get you some rest because your attitude ain't right today. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If that's in fact true, we'll hear more about that. We'll hear a lot more about that if that's in fact be true about them doing that. So,
But it's possible that it can be, because I think that Justin was like running one of the companies or something or whatever.
yeah, he had been put in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I mean, there is a stressful situation for them right now. And so I mean, and that's what families do. They get into it, but they'll be okay. They're close enough. Well, they hopefully, but money can tear a family apart. So, we just hope for the best for the kids, for all of them across the board, for the ones,
Right.
especially the younger ones. Thank goodness that Love has her mom, so she's good. Other than that, you guys, I'm gonna go for real this time. I'll be getting ready to go, and then we'll start talking about something else. But I'm gonna go do my homework, so we'll have a good show tomorrow. We'll be right back here at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If that time changes, I will let you guys know. Other than that, I hope y'all have a good night. Again, thank y'all so much for being here. We're on our way to 10K, and it's because of y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all have a good night. And she said, I gotta go stir up some mess in these streets, social media streets, about my Jackie Christie. Come back and tell us what you find out. All right, y'all. Have a good night. We'll see y'all soon.
Good night.
Good night. Send me that stuff, Montana.
All right.